Swamiji starts out the satsang by telling us that it is important to visit your spiritual guru from whom you have received your diksha, meaning initiation, and stay with him from time to time. This itself will solve your problems and give you the happiness and peace of mind which you are looking for. He tells us the meaning of seva, that it is not giving your guru gifts or money. Seva is heartful, selfless service, which arises when you are devoted and connected with your guru. It is this connection and devotion which are the most important things. Guru's grace, Guru Kripa, is not him placing his hand on your head, or that he would physically be doing something to give you his blessings. The energy exchange happens by being in close proximity of him, breathing the same air, hearing his words and being witness to him are ways that his grace can be bestowed upon you. Sometimes it is not possible to understand your guru's teachings when you are far away from him, but when you go and meet him, he will be able to solve your confusion. Swamiji did not just go to his guru to ask questions, but also he would go just to be with him. One of Swamiji's devotees traveled from Finland to meet Swamiji. He had some confusion and doubts in his mind, but when he met with Guruji, those doubts got cleared up. Swamiji tells that devotees who live in the same area as their guru should meet with their guru at least once in a week. If there is a little more distance, then at least once in 2 weeks. If the distance is more than that, like in a different city or state, then at least once in a month to 3 to 6 months. Or if the distance is even more than that, then at least once in a year the devotee should go and meet his Guruji. Guru Purnima is exactly for this purpose. We observe Guru Purnima as the reminder of the greatness of the Guru Tattva, the principal essence of the Guru. So at least on this day we should go and meet him. However, on Guru Purnima, lots of different kinds of people are visiting the Guru, and he will be occupied the whole day. So it is not possible to have a personal talk with him during this time. So it is important that one does not meet with his Guruji only during Guru Purnima, but during another time also. Nowadays it has become fashionable for people to take somebody as their Guru. These people then do not end up listening to their Guru, nor following his instructions. This is worse than not having a Guru at all, because then you start developing faults or doshas in yourself, and the karma resulting from your faulty behavior will go to your Guru as well, because he has taken responsibility of you, and so he will have to suffer as well. The Paramatma doesn't want this to happen, so if you do not listen to your Guruji, then your doshas, your faults, will multiply. That is why it is very important for you to follow your Guruji's instructions. Once you take somebody as your Guru, if you claim someone to be your Guru, then you have the responsibility of his well-being also. Like children look to their parents for safety and care, so do the parents look to their children as they grow old. Your Guru will also look to you for you to take care of him. He will not be looking for society to come and help him. This way the Sishya, the disciple, has responsibility of their Guru as well. Swamiji tells of his father, Nirmohi Agorinath, also known as Shobaram, Hariom Baba. He was also a spiritually elevated soul, and Swamiji's first Guru. But he wouldn't take any disciples, because a real Guru never accepts anything from anybody except for his own disciples. Swamiji tells of a story of when his father did make somebody his disciple. There was a man who worked for the Indian government in the Ministry of Railways. He lived in quarters issued by the Indian government, which were located next to the train tracks. There used to be a front yard and a backyard in government-issued housing in those days, and the toilet would typically be an outhouse located in the backyard. One evening, this man went to the outhouse and was met with a horrifying sight of a headless ghost. The man, frightened, ran back to his house and passed out. From that day onward, he would start experiencing very unnatural things. Like when he was sleeping, he would experience somebody slapping him and breaking his fingers. His wife would wake up in the middle of the night and hear him saying irrational things in his sleep, and then wake him up. It was evident that he was getting slapped during his slumber. So you can imagine the trouble that this person was in. He did not know what to do until he heard of Swamiji's father. He went to visit him. The man told him of the trouble he was in and asked for help. Nirmohi Agorinath had been blessed by his Guruji the ability to help people who were in similar predicaments. For example, he could help a person who had been stung by a scorpion, and that person would recover and become healthy again. So Swamiji's father was able to treat this railway worker. However, he gave the man some rules to follow, such as he has to leave eggs, chicken, and other such products out of his diet, and told him that if he does not follow these instructions, he would be in trouble again. The man said, Yes, I will follow your instructions." Now the railway worker would start following Swamiji's father around and ask to become his disciple. Swamiji's father would tell him that he does not believe that he should become anybody's guru, that he is just a disciple to his own guru. But the person was very persistent and eventually convinced Swamiji's father to take him as disciple. So he told him to make a trident to be offered to the disciple for his initiation. And then Swamiji's father blessed him and gave him a sadhana to practice. The man went back to his home and in a few months came back with a stomach pain. He was asking for Swamiji's father to please take a look at him and help. "You must have eaten chicken," Swamiji's father told him. The man denied it. He told him that he has not eaten chicken. "Yes, you must have. Otherwise you wouldn't be having this problem." The man wasn't ready to accept his mistake. So Swamiji's father told him that you have eaten chicken, even though I specifically told you not to eat chicken. So do not come to me seeking solutions to your problems. Now the man went back to his home and got his wife. Swamiji tells that many times men might bring their wives to meetings if they are unable to make their point to someone with authority. So the wife folds her hands and starts crying to Swamiji's father and begging, telling him that my husband is suffering a lot and you are the only one who can help him, so please help him. Swamiji's father told him, "You have spiders in your stomach. Go to the doctor and get an x-ray and see for yourself." So the man went with his wife to get his stomach x-rayed, and to the doctor's surprise, the man's stomach was filled with spiders. There were about 50 big spiders and 200 small spiders in this man's stomach. He came back with the x-ray to Swamiji's father, and Swamiji's father told him that I told you to follow my instructions, and you still went and did things your way, so go away. I'm not responsible for you or your mistakes, so go away and never come back to me. Swamiji also saw this x-ray, and after the incident never saw the man again. So you have to follow the instructions of your guru once you take someone as your guru. Otherwise you will start experiencing these kinds of consequences. Vedyas, those who are knowledgeable in the Vedas, also put conditions on the people who they are treating. Only if you follow the inhibitions I put on you, will I give you this medicine. Otherwise I will refuse to meet you. Swamiji, however, is not this strict with us and tells us things many times again and again, because the times are changing now. But he tells us that all the gurus who he has ever met were all like this, very strict. Once they told him something, he had to follow that. Swamiji tells that his spiritual journey started in his youth at his home with his father, him being Swamiji's first guru, who led him to the spiritual path. His father had lots of energy in his body, so that his body would always be emanating heat. Swamiji used to feel that heat radiating from his father's body when he was near him. So the gist of this satsang is to be respectful with our Guruji and listen to his instructions that he puts forth for us, and not take him for granted because things haven't always been as easy as they are for us. Hari Om. This satsang was given to us by our Guruji Swami Nispruh Spandan. It was translated from Hindi to English, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you would like to be initiated into Kriya Yoga, you can contact us in our email nispruhyogkriyayog@gmail.com or by WhatsApp with the numbers +358 451 304884 in English and Finnish, or +358 452 342133 in English and Hindi. This was the Nispruhyog Kriyayog team. Jai Guru. Hari Om.